Jos met hem hoek sinds de kwart wanneer de keep the Scwmcwm day 3 of the 2025 second annual Tseshaht Lightning basketball tournament U13 boys elimination game. Nuxalk Scwmcwm versus the Rain. A rematch here. Rain in black playing towards our left. Nuxalk in a pink and blue. Rain take the ball off the draw here. And here is Trey at the point. Trey passes it off to 24, Mackay. Mackay way outside. Trey now at the left point. Trey gives it to Ryder at the right point. Ryder fed into a cutter, but that is read by Braden. Number 7, Pink, with speed. Drives all the way down, lays it up. Oh, missing his roll. Rebound, Dragon inside. Oh, he misses a shot inside there somehow. Rebound by the Rain. Here is Trey bringing the ball up for black team here. Trey over to number 2, Ryder for 3. That is no good. Rebound, Braden. Braden bringing the ball up here for Scwmcwm of Nuxalk. Pass down, Mac wide open underneath. Oh, he misses. Heath there with the boards, and he drops that in, cleaning up the rebound for 2. First basket of the game, 2-0 Nuxalk. Now here is the Rain. Shot by number 9 there. Elliott off the bank for 3. I didn't hear him call it. That should only count as 2 if you don't call those. 3-2 lead for the Rain. Here's Nuxalk. Dragon bringing the ball up. Guarded closely there by Trey. Nice behind the back move over to the right side. Dragon steps back for a 3 from the right. Boom! Drops it in from downtown. Dragon lighting it up from 3 bomb. 5-3 now. 2-point lead Nuxalk. Here's the Rain coming the other way. Trey passes over to the right wing to Elliott. Now there's Ryder, his turn for 3. Rattles out, rebound picked up by Braden. Braden bringing the ball up for Nuxalk, makes use of a pip. Gets the ball to Dragon at the right point. Dragon. Fed over to Heath. Lobbed inside Braden. One dribble, hands it off to Bray for a shot. That just bounces out. Rebound, Mac forces up a shot. Rebound pulled down there by Mackay. Number 24, Black of the Rain. Holds up at the right wing. Gets it to Ryder. Now Trey for 3. Boom! Nothing but net. Beautiful shot. Beautiful tray by Trey. 1-point lead for the Rain. 6-5. 13:40 to play here in this first half. Here's Brendan driving all the way down. Oh, mishandled the ball off his foot out of bounds. Turnover. Rain ball. Out here is Elliott. Number 9, Black, over half on the right side. Passes over to Ryder. Back to Elliott. Steps into a 3 bomb. Off the back iron. Rebound. Mac and Dragon have it. Dragon takes it. Dragon gets past his man. Driving on the left side. Change of pace on the baseline. Spins into the paint. There's Mac. Now here is Bray for 3. That's no good. Rebound taken away there. Brendan forces up a shot, drawing a foul inside there. He'll be going to line for 2. Six to 5, Nuxalk trailing by 1 here in this elimination game versus the Rain, day 3 of the Tseshaht Lightning second annual tournament. Brendan, his shot is rounding out. 12.5 to play here in this first half. Running time in this tournament. Maybe that's why they call it Lightning. Second shot off, picked up by Mackay. Mackay with a pass up. There's Elliott. Pass to Mackay, cuts in, and we've got a foul being called there. Blocking call on Brendan. Two shots here for Mackay, bringing the ball to the hoop. Here's Mackay, 24, looking to extend their lead, currently up by 1. Mackay, here's his second shot. High shot, banks it in somehow. 2-point game here now, 5-7, 11:20 to play in this first half. Here's Dragon bringing the ball up, forecourt presses on him. Ryder Looking for a steal. Pass up to Bray. Bray at the right wing. Pops a three. Boom! Drops it in from downtown. Nice shot there by Braylon for 3. And the 1-point lead, 8-7. Now here's Ryder. Ryder at the left wing. Calling out some directions for his team. Pass over to the right wing. There's Elliott. Elliott to Ryder. Trey at the point over to Elliott on the right point. Now down to the right wing is Ryder. Ryder way downtown for a 3. Off the rim. Rebound loose. Picked up there by Blaine. Trey at the point. Drives it in. Big 2-foot stop. Blocked by Brendan. What defense. Trey wants that ball back. Brendan. Burst of speed, takes it, fed down inside. Oh, Ryder saw that pass coming and with the steal, has head up over half on the right side, gets it to Trey. Trey, pass over to the left wing, Blaine. Fakes up, goes right, stops. Pass to the top, Trey. Now here's Elliott for 3. Off the iron, rebound, loose. Picked up there by Mac, gives it to Brendan. Here's Brendan. Crossover to get away from man behind him. Here's Dragon, fakes a shot, steps into a 3 from the left point. That is way off. Rebound, Blaine underneath there, ripped away by Mac. Gives it to Dragon, streaking in from the left, banks it up. Oh, he misses, sticks it in for 2 without landing. What a shot there by Dragon. After his miss, he stuck it in without landing for 2. 10-7, Nuxalk with a 3-point lead. Here's the Rain, Elliott. Oh, mishandled, out of bounds into the Nuxalk bench. Some substitutions here for the Rain. 9:30 to play here in this first half. Nuxalk with a 3-point lead, 10-7. Here's Bray, gets the ball in, back to Dragon. Dragon bringing the ball up slowly here. Trey on him. Oh, almost stolen, but Bray there for another 3. Oh, blocked there by Hayes. What defense, but stolen on the pass. Here's Brendan now. Passes it off, there's Bray. Fakes a shot, takes it to the hoop. What a drive. Oh, just misses somehow. Rebound by the Rain. Trey gets the ball over to Ryder on the left side over half. He's at the left wing now, Ryder. Dribbles to the point, pass over to the right. There's Hayes for 3. That is short off the rim. Rebound by Mac. Mac with the pass up to Braylon. Bray at the left wing now behind the back. Crossover behind the back again. Oh, stolen away by Hayes. Great hands, great defense there for the steal. Now Hayes with the ball on the right side over half. Hayes with his head up, passes it. There's Trey at the point for 3. That is off. Rebound, tip, picked up there by Denzel. He lays it up for 2 off the bank. What a take to the hoop there by Denzel. 1-point game, 10-9 here. Nuxalk with the 1-point lead. Now here's Dragon. Comes over half slowly here, guarded by Trey. Dragon driving it all the way in, puts up a fade away from the left off the back iron, rebound Trey. Now here's a pass to Ryder. Trey now streaking in from the right side all the way up and lays it in for 2. What a take to the hoop by Trey there for the 1-point lead. Back and forth this game here, 10-11, Nuxalk down by 1. 7:50 to play in this first half. Here's Brendan guarded there by Ryder, gets to the top, Dragon. Dragon way downtown for 3. Rebound is loose, picked up by Mac. Banks it in for 2. He's good at those stickbacks. He's racked up a lot of points in this tournament on the rebounds and banking it in for 2. 1-point lead, Nuxalk. Now here's Denzel. Stolen away by Bray. Hands it off to Brendan. Splits the defense all the way down, lays it up and drops it in for 2. Nuxalk up by 3. 14-11. Here's Trey of the Rain, bringing the ball up over half, passes it over Denzel on the right. Trey gets it back to Ryder at the point. Ryder, pass over the left wing. Hayes for 3. Rebound loose, picked up there by Braden. Fights his way through traffic, over half on the left side here, now slows it up. Lob pass down. Dragon through his fingers, and that'll be Nuxalk ball. Under 7 minutes to play here in this first half. Nuxalk up 14-11. Dragon looking for an inbound. Stolen on the inbound. Tip to Ryder with a pass up to Denzel. Denzel passes it across. There's Hayes. Tip by Braden. Great hustle by Braden to get his fingers on that shot there. That's Rain ball. There's number 21, Carter on the baseline. Gets the ball into Hayes. Up to the top to Trey. Over to Ryder. Fakes a shot. Trey at the left point for 3. Off the iron. Rebound. Loose. Trey picks it up, drives it to the hoop, runs into a wall of defense and kicks it out to the right point. Ryder. Crossover to the middle. 2 big steps. Puts it up. Oh, just missing. Their shot not dropping here. Trey with the boards. Double bouncing. Oh, they can't buy a basket down there. And now Denzel with a missed shot. And we've got a foul down inside there on someone. And that has Denzel at the free throw line here for the Reign. Currently trailing by 3, 5.5 to play in this first half. Boom, beautiful shot there by Denzel. 2-point game. Denzel's second shot bounces in. No basket, line violation. Good eye on the ref there. No basket. Stepped over the line before the ball went in the hoop. Reign calling for a press here. Dragon taking his time bringing the ball up. 5 minutes play here in this first half. Dragon on the left side laying it up. Oh, he can't get it to roll in down there. Now here's a breakaway pass up for Hayes. Lays it up and drops it in for 2 for the 1-point lead. Or they fix the score. It's a tie game now, 14-14 with 4:44 to play here in this first half. Dragon working his magic with the ball, driving the baseline now, fed into the paint, threw everybody in into the hands of Heath, fakes a shot, steps around, puts up a shot short, slowly dribbling out of bounds, trickles out of bounds there. I don't know why he didn't just grab it. Oh, here's the Reign, here's Ryder, the pass over left wing, Denzel. Into a cutting 21 Carter, blocked by Brendan. What a block, clean block into the end wall there. Tie game, 4 minutes to play here in this first half. 14-14, Reign get the inbound into the right corner. Ryder taking a look, gets it to Trey. To the top, Hayes for 3. Off the iron, bounces high and out of bounds in the rigging above the basket there. Nuxalk ball with 3:50 to play here in this first half. Elimination game, day 3 of this Tseshaht Lightning basketball tournament in Port Alberni. Now here's Dragon double through the legs to get around his man there. He's driving over to the left corner behind the back. Pass it down, there's Mac to Brendan. Fakes right, goes left. There's Bray, fakes his man into the air. Fed into the paint, Brendan head down, puts it up, missing his shot there. Rebound by the Reign. Here's Trey with speed, gets his man in the air and puts it in for 2. Great fake there. Making Dragon fly by him. 2-point lead for the Reign. 3:12 to play here in this first half. Here's Dragon, guarded by Trey. Dragon at the point. Pass to the high post is tipped. Bray ends up with a nice pass down to Mac. Mac with a shot. Into the corner, Heath wants it. Heath still after it, and Heath takes it away. Now on the floor, we got a jump ball. One calling jump. Yeah, they're both calling jump. That'll be Reign ball. 2:30 to play here in this first half. 16-14, Reign with a 2-point lead here. Oh, here's number 9, Elliott with the ball out on the right wing, high outside. Dribbles into the right corner. Elliott steps into a 3. That is off. Rebound picked up there by 14, Matthew. Into the hands of Dragon somehow. Dragon driving down. Oh, and he is clobbered there by number 11, Hayes, hanging off his arm as he was trying to shoot. Sending Dragon to the free throw line with 2 shots. Under 2 minutes to play here. Stop time now. Dragon's shot off the back iron and out. Score remains 16-14. Reign with a 2-point lead here in this first half. Dragon, second shot off the back iron. Rebound by number 9, Elliott, with speed over half on the right side. Elliott passes it to Mackay. Drives in. Blocked there by Brendan. Saved from going out of bounds, but into the hands of Dragon of Nuxalk. Dragon burst of speed past Denzel, lays it up for 2. What a take to the hoop by Dragon. They're tying the game at 16. 1.5 to play here in this first half. The winner sits for the remainder of the tournament. The winner looking for the back door to the championship. Here is Elliott on the right wing. Kicks it out. Mackay brings the ball to the top. Pass over to the left. There's Matthew. To the top, Denzel fed inside to Mackay, puts up a shot, banks it in for 2. Nice fadeaway in the paint there for the 2-point lead. 1:10 to play here in this first half. Dragon bringing the ball up slowly here for Nuxalk. Full court press has slacked off here now. Dragon guarded closely there by Mackay. Dribbles over to the left, pops at 3. Boom! Dragon from downtown. Then the 1-point lead, 19-18, under a minute to play here in this first half. Hayes looking to answer back. That is off, out of bounds, toe on the line. Nuxalk ball. Here's Dragon bringing the ball up for Nuxalk. Guarded by Mackay. Dragon almost loses it, keeps control. Burst of speed, cuts to the middle, puts up a floater off the front of the rim. Rebound Mackay. There's a pass up to Elliott. Lays it up in for 2. 20-19. Nuxalk down by 1. 15 seconds to play in the first half. There's Brendan missing his shot. Gets his own board. There is Isaiah at the left wing. Navarro at the point. Dragon. Fed inside. Brendan puts it up at the buzzer and no good. Your score at halftime. 1-point lead for the Reign, 20-19 over Nuxalk Scwmcwm here in this elimination game of the U13 boys. Day 3 at the 2nd annual Tseshaht Lightning basketball tournament here in Port Alberni. Instakwacht stutni du klap al kip di Scwmcwm. We'll be back for the second half. Why? Scored halftime 20-19. Nuxalk down by 1.